Well, ladies and gentlemen, the title and the thumbnail are not clickbait. I have been given, quite literally, admin powers. For example, if I just go ahead and open up my inventory, I have been given some ridiculous swords along with some, wait, where is it? I think it's accessories. Yeah, I have an admin energy core giving me 100 times multiplier, an admin crown giving me all of this, admin champions medal giving me, I believe this is like 30 times equips, which you know is once again insane, 250% speed boost, an insane luck charm, insane range, and yeah, the list kind of goes on and on. So yeah, what exactly does that mean? Well, it means that we are going to be going noob to pro once again from the very start, and hopefully by the end of today's video we'll be able to reach hopefully the final world, the Chainsaw City. So yeah, if you guys think I'm going to be able to make it, you know, get to the final world, get some of all the best stuff, obviously apart from what I've already gotten, then yeah, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on, and yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this. Oh yeah, by the way, just want to point out from now, this account is actually banned from the leaderboards, and as well, we are going to be remaining in a private server, meaning that no, we're not going to be like helping any normal players, and no, we aren't going to be taking spots from you guys that have well deserved your rank on the leaderboard. We're completely banned. No matter how strong we get, we can never get on these leaderboards, and also we're not going to be helping people get achievements that are like supposed to be like physically impossible to get at the moment. Alright, so first things first, what exactly should we do? Let's I guess quickly put on the fast auto clicker. How much am I going to be getting? Okay, I am leveling up so much right now. Literally level 8, level 9, and just have a look at this range, by the way. We can pretty much AFK the whole map. Right now we have 22k energy, which honestly, at the start, it isn't too bad. Plus as well, that's I believe without any pets on right now. Yeah, I still have this Kid Goku, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have 100k credits right now. Well, I guess we might as well go ahead and I guess buy some of these packs. So let's see, which one do I want to go ahead and get? Let's get this limited pack over here, because it's not only is it going to be giving me a really OP avatar, but as well a genuinely OP pet. In fact, I believe it's one of the strongest ones. Yeah, it's probably like the second strongest one you can get from like the shop at the moment, and it only costs like 2k tokens. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy this. Let's go ahead and maybe, I don't know, buy this as well, because, you know, why not? And then from there, let's just buy 10 exclusive stars, because literally, we have so many credits that I don't even need to think twice. One mythical, few epics, few legendaries, no secrets, I believe. Let's try again. Maybe I get lucky this time. Come on, give me some phantoms. Any phantoms? No, okay. Let's, I guess, just keep on going until eventually, I don't know, I run out of credits or I get something good. So, yeah, let's just continue spam buying this button. Ooh, okay, we just got a Lady Raise Supreme. Let's go. So if we go ahead and equip Best right now, there she is in all of her glory. 392 million along with so many equips. Yeah, we have like 50 equips right now. Makes sense why, you know, we have so many just like, you know, rows and rows of check marks. And I mean, just have a look at my energy per click now. 10.7 billion. Now, the crazy part is that one of the buffs of these admin, I guess, items is that we literally have like times 100 times drops. Like, have a look at this, right? Every single time we take out an enemy, we're getting like 30 to 100 tokens each kill. So yeah, what exactly does that mean? Well, it basically means that I can head on over to gachas like, for example, the Dragon Race, and yeah, I have like 4.64k tokens. I can just start auto-rolling with, yeah, all of these different sections of rolling, and I guess eventually I'll be able to just like press the stop button, and yeah, we would have the mythical, aka the best one, just like that. Alright then, I guess if the game wants me to go ahead and absolutely demolish progression, we might as well go ahead and do that. So I believe the Saiyan evolution is the next thing that we can go ahead and probably almost max out. We need some of these Saiyan tokens. Okay, let's just quickly, I believe we need to run around over to these guys. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and get some of those. And then once we have a relatively good number, for example 231, we'll just go ahead and start rolling. Now, Okay, I think for the time being, I'll definitely take a mythical. We don't need to max out just yet. I think the mythicals are going to be relatively fine because, like, for example, over here, it's only a 20% energy boost, meaning that, you know, for the time being, I can just go ahead and maybe come back in the near future. Now, I believe in the recent update, it does allow us, yes, to claim multiple quests at the same time. So let's see if we can, I guess, go ahead and quickly max all of these out. So that is quest 5 ready. Then next one should probably be like quest 1. Yep, quest 1 is done just like that. What about the next quest, which is probably going to be like quest 2 or 3? There we go, just like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, literally all 6 quests done, which means that we can already go on over to the next world. Let's, I guess, go ahead and immediately do that. So Windmill Island now claimed. Now, what exactly do we need on this island? Because I guess we don't really need the swords, right? Because we already have like really broken swords, so there's literally no reason to, I guess, farm those. I guess instead we can probably go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, we can definitely upgrade Haki. We can upgrade the pirate crew, which, yes, we're already starting to get a few tokens, and as well we can probably get some of the fruit tokens as well, which is probably going to be giving us a relatively nice boost. Phoenix fruit, yeah, it will be giving me a 15 times energy increase. Okay, let's quickly go ahead and grind up all those tokens. All right, so let's see. I have gotten probably a few hundred tokens of each, you know, just enough probably to get myself the mythical. So let's quickly auto roll. Let me see if I'm able to get something relatively decent. Epic, okay, we can definitely do better there. What about the Haki? Can I go ahead and upgrade this a few times? Yes, I can. Nice. Then the demon fruit over here. Can I get myself a relatively decent one? 8 times energy. Yeah, once again, we can definitely do much better, but in reality, do I really need even the mythicals? Do I really need the mythicals? No, probably not, because I probably already, yeah, one-shot all of the enemies here. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen, expect that, you know, the majority of this video is just gonna be me claiming the quests over here, you know, all of them at the exact same time, and then running around for like 3 to 4 minutes maximum, you know, just quickly getting all of the kill requirements, and then we just progress to the next world. It's probably gonna be that simple. In fact, there we go. I'm pretty sure I just completed every single quest. So claim. And yeah, we can already go on over to the third world. Now, just before we go ahead and, you know, immediately jump into the Soul City, I do want to try and see how fast I can rank up. And oh wait, by the way, I just realized we have a mid avatar on right now. We don't even have the good avatar yet. Wait. Oh wow, my energy is gonna go crazy. Now it's equipped, and yeah, 92.2 trillion, and obviously as we rank up, it is going to be skyrocketing. So let's just, I guess, spam this button a lot. I'm not even gonna talk, okay? Or well, I'm not gonna like discuss anything else. Just look at this, right? All I'm doing is spam clicking this rank up button, and now look at my energy. 9 points. Sorry, no. Like 20 sextillion, just like that, in the span of like 10 seconds. Yeah, I think I'm ready to take on the third world now, probably. Let's see, right? Hold on, I want to do a quick test, right? How far can I go without getting any upgrades now? So like in no getting spiritual pressure or whatever all of these stuff is, like the Zancaputo, the Ryatsu color. Forget all of these. I want to see how far I can get now on just my energy, like this second, you know? So just claiming these quests and completing the quest. That is literally it. All right, so this is going to be the first world unlocked on my little test, followed by the second world now unlocked. Then up next, we have the Solo Island, aka the third world unlocked. And then it seems like in this world, it seems like this is where we are starting to have, you know, that little bit of challenge. We are no longer one-shotting all of the enemies in this world, meaning that we probably need to head on over back and probably continue upgrading. Now, just before we go ahead and, you know, get back to like gacha grinding and stuff, right? I just realized something. We can probably go ahead and just keep on non-stop claiming achievements, because yeah, I've probably completed like so many of these. Yeah, that's like 7 of the total coins unlocked, and then yeah, we have so many energy ones to claim as well. So let's see, quickly claiming all of these, and as well, let's, I guess, claim the stars one, because, you know, why not? Some damage ones, and Okay, I think for the time being, that is relatively all of the achievements done. Now my energy per click is going to be 1.67 sextillion. Now, just as I mentioned before, we can probably get that up really, really easily. So let's, I guess, start off again by heading on over to probably the Soul City and... can I upgrade this? Yes, I can. Awesome. Let's just get this to a relatively decent level. Level 54, 55. Okay, I think 55 for the time being shouldn't be too bad. What about the Ryatsu color over here? Do I have some of these tokens? Yes, I have 1k. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see if we can go ahead and get ourselves maybe the mythical. Yes, we can. That is going to be another 10x energy. And there we go, that is once again another mythical claim. This time it is going to be the mythical Zanpakuto, giving me 7.5x damage. Really, really nice. Then from there, I think you kind of get the idea of how probably these next few worlds are going to run. Like literally, all I need to do is just run around with my insane range and get like the mythical, legendary. I mean, the difference between these isn't that great, but you get the idea. Every single time I unlock and upgrade a new gacha, it's gonna be like a 8x, 10x, 12x boost, which in other words makes my energy go from, before it was like 2sx, now it's 431sx. Yeah, we are making insane progression. Not gonna lie though, I really do wonder, what am I missing? Because I do have a feeling, right, so you know, out of the 14 updates that this game has gone through, there is definitely so much more that I can go ahead and upgrade. And that just reminded me, right? We also have some certain, I guess you could call them defense modes, trials and whatnot, which not only give me like certain achievements, for example, Dungeon Easy gives me like damage percentage and energy percentage, but as well, not only that, there are some other ones, like for example, no, not the progression raid, the restaurant raid. Doesn't this give me like special powers? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this gives me like a damage or energy multiplier, especially when I get like the phantom version of it. Plus as well, even all of these other ones, they give me more credits, they give me more equips. And as well, the best part about this is that they all drop a bunch of different tokens. So it's kind of going to be making like all of this grinding probably like 10 times faster once again. Let's, I guess, probably head on over there, right? But before we go ahead and do that, let's just quickly run out of Cursed Fingers. Okay, there we go. Now we are at around the 2 times damage boost. Let's go. Then I guess from here, we can head on over to the Windmill Island and probably go ahead and jump into this so then we can get ourselves a Phantom Chef power upgrade. Not enough restaurant keys. Okay, let me just quickly go ahead and get one. All right, so that is the restaurant key raids, whatever, acquired. And yeah, now we can jump on into this and have a look at the tokens down here, okay? Let's see how fast this is gonna go up with the drops potion on, and as well, probably all the drop items I am going to be needing. Do I have the right... where is it? Okay, no, I don't have an extra drop aura over here. Which guy even gives that to me? I know it's one of the secret bosses, but I forgot which one it was. I think it's probably like a Curse School or Slayer Village. I think it's one of those guys. Oh well, it's fine. It's only like a 25% boost, you know? It's not going to be making that much of a difference. Plus as well, it's probably not going to be as broken as the drops potion. So yeah, for the time being, let's leave it at that, and let's, I guess, have a look at the phantom powers that I've gotten. Did I get anything good? Rare Chef. Okay, we can definitely do better than that. Come on, game. And alright, well, turns out we AFK'd so long on that restaurant raid that the easy dungeon opened again, which means that I can probably just go ahead and, you know, speed run my way through all of this. Now, just as we're going through, let's have a look. Did I get anything good? Yes, I got the mythical chef, which is going to be giving me 7 times damage, along with probably a bunch of tokens. Yeah, this is probably going to be really nice. Oh yeah, by the way, I wonder, does my drops multiplier affect like those special boxes? Like, you guys know the like bronze box and the silver box, you know, the one that has a chance to give you like one of anything. Does like the drops multiplier affect that? You know, like for example, I'll get like 10 boxes in a second. Because, you know, if that is the case, then I might be able to quite literally be able to get like the best jewelry in the game in the matter of like probably like an hour. Well, I guess we'll find out when, what do you call it? The Leaf Raid opens, right? Because the Leaf Raid's the one that's dropped actually these, yeah, the bronze pod boxes and the silver boxes. Imagine if we're able to get like 10 of these at the same time. That would be crazy. But anyways, let's have a look over here. Did I get any more of the good achievements? I believe I got some total energy, so let's just claim all of these. time played, a little bit over an hour now. Let's go. Defeat enemies. I'm not gonna claim these just yet. I want to get all of the achievements from like every single dungeon and then, you know, claim all of those at the same time. However, I am going to be claiming these, the restaurant raids, because, you know, they're not exactly dungeons, so yeah, getting them I don't think would be making that much of a difference. But anyways, now that I guess we have 7 minutes until the next dungeon opens, let's probably head on over here to the upgrades, because I think I'm pretty sure I can probably yeah, upgrade my range even more. Hold on, so have a look at this, right? When I stand over here right by this wall, my range reaches a little bit past that little doorway over there. So if I go ahead and spam this upgrade, right, and then run over to the exact same spot, it is definitely like slightly farther, but slightly, like we're talking about like a 5% increase. So yeah, okay, I'm not gonna be able to get that broken more of an attack range, but it's fine. Let's, I guess, just spend our money over here upgrading this. Let's get, you know, an extra drops multiplier. Oh, when we get money, this is gonna be so OP. Let's upgrade energy as well, I guess, because, you know, why not? Star luck. I mean, I don't really need star luck at the moment. It's not like I'm gonna be hatching anytime soon. Oh wait, that reminds me. Can't I actually go ahead and upgrade my avatar? Because you know how avatars have a level, right? Yeah. Oh, we can make it even more broken. Okay, let's max level up, right? Obviously, we're not going to be able to get the maximum level of 150, but we can easily get like probably like level 100. Let's see. We're starting to run out of avatar souls. We reach level 100. Nice. And okay, level 114. And now the multiplier went from like 200 or 350 something all the way up to 871 million, giving me 368 SX energy per click, which once I go ahead and I guess start spamming this, yeah, we're going to be getting so many more rank ups. Our energy is going to keep on climbing up much higher, meaning I'm going to be ready to take on even more worlds. So let's go ahead and do that by, I guess, quickly continuing to do a bunch of rolling. So from all the tokens I got, can I upgrade my demon fruit? Yes, I have 29k. So let's just quickly go ahead and get ourselves the mythical fruit real quick. Boom, there we go. That is the phoenix fruit acquired. Let's go. Now we have like another 2 times energy boost. Can we upgrade? No, we can't upgrade this. What tokens did I even get? Did I get some dragon tokens? I mean, I did, but I already have that maxed out. Say an evolution. I mean, I guess I can go ahead and get the phantom because, you know, I guess why not? It's literally a free energy multiplier. Yep, just like that, we now have the phantom Super Saiyan 3. And then I guess from here, I can upgrade my Haki a little bit. And probably the next few steps is just going to be unlocking more worlds, getting like the mythical or legendary of every single gacha, and probably just repeating that process over and over. I mean, at this very moment, I don't think I can really do anything else apart from dungeons, dungeon upgrades, jewelry, and gacha rolling. Like, that seems to be it at the moment. Ooh, actually, maybe we should get to the Leaf Village, because the Leaf Village is going to be where we can first unlock our very first Supreme. Now, am I going to be able to get Supremes in today's video? No, probably not, because even with all of these OP drop multipliers, we still probably need like hundreds of thousands of tokens, and regardless of how OP that drop multiplier is, that's still going to be taking quite a long time. But does that mean I'm not going to try? No. I'll probably just get like 20k tokens, 30k tokens, and if the RNG gods are on my side, then yeah, we'll be able to get a Supreme in today's video. But yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and repeat the process of just running around over and over. Like, listen, I'm gonna promise to you guys, I am not going to be doing anything apart from going in the dungeons, you know, completing them. Trust me, you're not gonna be missing anything there. I won't even claim the achievements until, you know, I can show you guys. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is that all I'm going to be doing from this from this point onwards is completing dungeons for the achievements, and then we'll claim them all at the same time on camera, and as well running around just like this. So then that way we can go ahead, for example, unlock the demon arts and auto roll until I get something relatively decent, like for example the epic or the mythical. just like so. So yeah, give me around 30 minutes, something like that. Once again, you guys are not missing out on anything new. However, what I am going to do is that when I do actually unlock something like different, like for example, let's say the Grimoire, right? When I unlock it and I get the mythical or the phantom of it and whatnot, what I'll do is I will immediately head on over to my powers and I'll unequip it. So then that way you can have a look at exactly how much of an energy increase I'm going to be getting. So have a look right now. Next time that you see me, my energy should be around 314 septillion. Probably a bit higher because, you know, there are some gachas where, like, I can't exactly unequip them. But, yeah, see you guys in around, I guess, 30 minutes or so of just grinding. And alright, well, it's been around, I think, 40 to 50 minutes since you've last seen me, and let's just say, the results are a little bit underwhelming. And the reason for that is because the nerfs that I gave myself, like, you know, I literally said I was only going to be just doing the gachas and stuff, turns out that actually nerfed me insanely so. Like, for example, just like I promised, I didn't rank up at all. And because I did that, I was not able to really progress that much. Yeah, kind of an L on my part. But I mean, hey, at least now we can go ahead and I guess do all of the rank ups right now. But just before we go ahead and do that, let's quickly go ahead and claim all of the achievements that I've unlocked. So let's claim all of these. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get some as well of the total coins. Just like so. And as well, of course, we have all of the dungeon ones, just like I promised. So that's going to be like 10% extra energy and as well an extra equip. And basically all of that times 3. I was not able to get that far in the insane dungeon, unfortunately, because, you know, I just wasn't strong enough. Same thing for the crazy dungeon. However, I did try out the leaf raid and I at least managed to get to wave 10, which, I mean, 5% damage boost. I guess I'll take that. But yeah, with all of that now equipped, and I believe I have all of my energy stuff on. Obviously, not the best it can be, but it will do for the time being. We should be able to go ahead and rank up a few times. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And can we do one more so that we can get 10 rank ups in a row? 3, 2, 1. Yes, we can. Awesome. Hopefully that means we're finally strong enough to take out some of the enemies inside of the Leaf Village. So once the game goes ahead and loads on in, okay, slowly we are starting to take everyone out, which is awesome. To be honest though, we definitely could be doing much better, especially since I literally realized that we've forgotten out on so much stuff. For example, you guys remember how, like, in the accessory menu, I have all of these accessories? Well, I'm pretty sure that I can actually still equip like normal accessories. For example, if I head on over to the index over here, for example, auto delete, accessories, you know, the ones over here that's found over here, like the ones that you get from like the secret bosses and stuff. Well, yeah, I'm 99% sure I can equip those along with probably the stats menu. Like I completely forgot that, you know, we get skill points every single time we level up, meaning that's technically I could probably get like a 2.28 times boost. Let's see. Yeah, now my energy per click is 2.27 DE per click, and yeah, as you guys can see in the equipment, my neck slot is completely empty, my face slot's completely empty, my back slot's completely empty. Basically, it's just completely empty in all of like the genres, I guess. And actually, the equipment just told me something. Apparently, I don't have my damage stuff on. So wait, does that mean I can actually one-shot stuff? Oh, okay, it's because I didn't have my damage swords on. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, then I guess that means that we can actually go ahead and complete this world because we are literally one-shotting all of the enemies. Wait, can I one-shot the secret boss? Okay, no, I'm not even denting him. That's crazy. Oh, well, it kind of makes sense, though. I mean, to be fair, I am still missing out on a ton of stuff. For example, you guys know the obelisks. I have not touched these at all. Literally, 0 of them unlocked, and I'm missing out on, like, 0.2x damage multipliers and 0.1x multipliers times, like, how many worlds have I unlocked now? Like 7 or 8? Yeah, I could be getting, like, a 2.6x damage boost and, like, a 2x energy boost. I think I'm doing the maths right. Whatever, it's fine. How much multiplies is going to be, you guys kind of get the idea. We can still probably at least get 2 times stronger than what we are right now. However, I'm not going to be worried too much about it because, as I mentioned, with all of the multipliers and stuff that we have already, it's only a matter of time before we're able to start maxing everything out. For example, the chakra over here. I now have like 2.8k of these tokens, which is probably going to allow me to get to around level maybe like 80 or 90 over here. Yeah, Yeah, okay, level 81. Not too shabby, giving me a 0.81x energy boost. And probably I could go ahead and upgrade the stuff that I've already gotten. For example, my eye. Right now it's this Eternal Eclipse eye. And as well, apparently I can upgrade the Beast Pirates as well. You know, I could probably get this like mythical. Same thing for the curses and as well the grimoire. Okay, let's do that quickly on camera. So here is the eye over here. Can I go ahead and get myself one of the mythical eyes, you know, the energy ones? Or hey, maybe even, you know, the secret. We got the money mythical and still no eclipse eye. Okay. What about the grimoire? Yeah, I have 36k tokens, meaning I can definitely get the phantom from this one. In fact, there we go. That is the time magic grimoire acquired, giving me from a 5x boost to 12x. Awesome. Yeah, we're doing so much progression in today's video, like literally. Probably on my main account, right, the one that I've been like doing my noob to pro free to play series. All of these worlds took around like what, like weeks and weeks. In fact, here is my main account right now. It is grinding, you know, getting all the tokens and whatnot. By the way, for those of you guys waiting for my next noob to pro video, it is going to be coming soon. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on this account, just so that then I can like go ahead and quickly showcase it, I do basically have like where is the time achievement? Here it is. Yeah, I literally have over 1,000 hours in this game, right? And I am at right now the Kaiju world. And yet with all of these admin stuff, I was able within the span of like 2.2 hours or something like that. We are already over halfway there. Yeah. Honestly, not gonna lie, this video is taking a little bit longer than what I expected, especially because I know a lot of you guys really enjoy seeing like the grinding on camera and stuff, hence why, you know, this video is probably like already over 20 minutes long. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna split this little mini series of, you know, just maxing out the game into maybe like 2 or 3 parts, right? That way I showcase absolutely everything, you know, and then we can see how long it will take for me to like reach the final world. Plus as well, by delaying this series a little bit longer, when the mini update comes out, which is probably going to be in around, I believe the message was in like tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow, so not that long. And you guys know how the updates go, right? Normally they add stuff within like the first few worlds that makes grinding in general easier, meaning we might be able to set a world record by beating Anime Eternal, you know, with the fastest time possible. Like, do you guys think that by the end of this series we would have beaten Anime Eternal in, let's say, under, I don't know, maybe 12 hours? I mean, hey, considering that we're not even 3 hours in and we're already over halfway through the game, I think that's definitely possible. But yeah, to end off this video, what am I going to be doing? Well, let's I guess go ahead and unlock the Spirit Residence, and as well, let's I guess head on over to the Leaf Raid. I want to see if the drops multiplier affects those little box thingies. So let's get started on that, right? If I'm not mistaken, Pirate Crew. Let's go ahead and upgrade this a little bit. Let's get like the mythical or the phantom, whatever we go ahead and get. So come on, game, give me some of that juicy luck. Awesome, there we go. That is the mythical and phantom acquired. Nice, nice, nice. Now all that we need to do now is to complete all of the remaining quests. So probably in order to do that, we just need to run around a little bit and then claim everything. Okay, we need to hurry up. We probably have like, what, 1 minute? So let's unlock the Spirit Residence and then let's teleport on through. Let's quickly run around so then we quickly get a bunch of the new tokens. And then all I'm going to do is just quickly go ahead and roll so at least I get something. 4x energy. Can we maybe go ahead and quickly get the spiritual upgrade? No, we can't. Okay, let's just jump into the Leaf Raid and let's see. Am I going to be getting a bunch of the bronze part boxes? No. Okay. So it seems like the drops multiply does not actually affect, you know, the parts boxes, or at least the boxes as an item. I mean, maybe if I open it, it will then get multiplied. Hold on. So if I open this, I am going to be getting 1 bronze earring. Okay. So in general, does drops multiplies affects jewelry, parts boxes, whatever? No, absolutely not. And honestly, I kind of like that, because if it did affect it, this challenge would be way too easy. Like literally, I do have a feeling that the jewelry is the difference between beating the game within like another hour or so, or within like another 6 hours. So yeah, you guys are going to be having a lot more, I guess, videos coming soon. And just so that way I don't actually go ahead and do any more progression from this point onwards, I actually am going to be leaving the Leaf Raid. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna continue on it. I'm just gonna wait until the next video, which might be tomorrow, might be in a week's time. I don't know. In fact, I'm gonna take it to such the extreme just so then that my time multiply and all the progression that I do is going to be on camera. I'm not even gonna prepare tokens. I don't think there's even a reason for that anyways. Like, I get tokens so fast, might as well just do it on camera. Meaning that whenever the next video drops, we are literally going to be continuing from 2 hours and I guess 25 minutes, something like that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, apart from that though, I'm going to be wrapping up this video here. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next video, you are going to be seeing me completing the Noob to God series. Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a series. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.